Stick by you guys?
Oh yes. Yes,
Thank you very much.
you're welcome.
Get in the back.
You know we're getting off at Toontown, right?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. That's okay.
You duck out. You over here. I know where it is, but I wasn't going to dig for it. So in the spare bedroom, sí, qué bueno. Sí, qué Thank you. Thank you very much.
Hey, okay.
No, I was just looking.
Oh, I think I got to say a little more.
Welcome aboard, folks. Please remember to remain seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train at all times. Parents, make sure to supervise your little ones, keeping them away from any of the train openings and making sure they are seated. Our next stop is going to be New Orleans Square, your quickest and closest stop to Star Wars: A Galaxy's Edge.
Welcome aboard the Disneyland Railroad. We're embarking on a grand circle tour of the Magic Kingdom. We'll be stopping at New Orleans Square, Mickey's Toontown, and Tomorrowland. We'll also visit the Grand Canyon and make a trip back in time to the primeval world and the age of the dinosaurs before returning to Main Street Station. As we begin our journey, remember that for a safe trip, you need to stay seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train. And please watch your children.
Bienvenidos a bordo del Disneyland Railroad. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños. Gracias.
Our first stop is New Orleans Square Station, but to get there, we need to pass through the wilds of Adventureland. It may seem peaceful through here, but trust me, it's a real jungle out there, literally. So be on the lookout. You just never know what might be lurking along the rails. Just ahead is New Orleans Square. This station also serves Frontierland and Bayou Country. If you'll be leaving us here, please remain seated until the train comes to a complete stop. Then watch your step as you're getting off. For those of you continuing on with us, we'll be resuming our trip in just a moment. This is New Orleans Square Station, New Orleans Square.
Caribbean, Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, The Haunted Mansion, Tiana's Bright Adventure, Indiana Jones, and many more.
Okay.
If you want, you can probably try to go closer to her compartment because you can't do this from here, but you would still have to be inside.
Perhaps I can film my camera, video. How about
You
that?
would still be seated though because you need everybody seated.
Oh yeah. Okay.
But yeah, we're
Okay. 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 All right. All aboard! All aboard! Boy, I'm good. Here we go. All right.
Welcome aboard, folks. Please remember to remain seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train at all times. Parents, make sure to supervise your little ones, keeping them away from any of the train openings and making sure they are seated. Our next stop is going to be Toontown Depot, your gateway to Fantasyland.
Toontown Depot, here we come.
Permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los pequeños.
We're now entering the bayou. Welcome to Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Take a sneak peek at the big party Princess Tiana is throwing, where the welcome is warm, the music is hot, and the company is sweet as honey. And when it comes to sweetness, the inhabitants of the land we're passing over are the bee's knees. Here in Bayou Country, you can join Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, Louis the Alligator, and other beloved critters on their fun-filled adventures. As we steam past Hungry Bear Barbecue Jamboree, we're now joining up with the rivers of America and entering the frontier as it looked more than a century and a half ago. This is my favorite part of the journey. Around every bend, there's natural beauty as far as the eye can see. There is the revered Indian shaman, sharing his stories with those in the great river valley below. People like you have been riding these rails since the 1800s, traveling through nature's wonderland in a matter of days, rather than the months it used to take by mule or stagecoach. Steam power not only fueled these iron horses, but the dreams of a whole new generation as it moved west into this great frontier. Of course, some of those dreams, and the stories that went with them, were pretty darn wild and downright unbelievable. Like on Big Thunder Mountain, where I hear that mysterious spirits have grabbed hold of those mining trains and turned them into the wildest ride in the wilderness.
It's like pretty flowers. I don't call her. Oh, I want to look at
This tunnel signals our transition from the frontier to another kind of gear. The ones you'll find on Mickey and Minnie Mouse. Our next stop is Toontown Depot, official train station for Mickey's Toontown, a cartoon home where Mickey, Minnie, and all their friends live. Toontown Depot is also the gateway to Fantasyland, where you'll find many of your favorite Disney animated characters and stories. If you're leaving us here, please wait until the train comes to a full stop.
As we approach Toontown Depot, please remember to remain seated until the train comes to a complete and full stop. This stop is going to be the quickest cycle stop for the attraction Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway and many other Fantasyland attractions. like It's a Small World, Peter Pan's Flight, Jumbo the Flying Elephant, Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, and many more. Once again, please wait until the train comes to a complete and full stop.